Hey, what's up, guys? Real quick, go ahead and smash that like, subscribe, and you can comment below real quick. Welcome back to Crypto Bags, and what we'll be doing is discussing real quick, a trading view chart published February, I do believe February 20th or 22nd, 2020. And what this trading view chart illustrates is the Bitcoin trends from its inception of 2009. But I think this chart here begins around 2012 ish, somewhere around there, all the way leading up to the last halving. So we can see that this chart illustrates each period of each halving, post halving, pre halving, and we can see that from a year to year chart perspective, we can see that the Bitcoin is obviously trending upwards, right? So we can see that the original lowest recorded price that we have here per this chart shows that in 2012 that it was at $21. So now I added data to this chart, by the way, guys. So this chart didn't originally show any of this data in terms of the price wise. So anything that is in black is what I added to the chart, and pretty much they give us more of a point of reference in terms of where the price is going. Okay, so I took a different perspective in terms of data and how I would calculate a conservative price in terms of where we're going with Bitcoin price in the future in 2021. What is the top price that Bitcoin could go? So my formula led to more of a conservative price, and I think it's more healthy to actually look at Bitcoin and actually look at the conservative price, because it helps you to set more of a ground in terms of how much you need to accumulate before it reach that tip top price. Okay, so you hear all these different evaluations. We heard from Novacrats. He believed that we have a Bitcoin price evaluation around 20,000 by the end of the year. I do believe the Winklevoss twins said that it'll be 250,000 by the end of the year. Then you hear John McAfee state say it'll be $1 million real soon. I believe he recanted that statement because he stated he was going to eat his hat or something like that. But there have been millions of evaluations on YouTube, and then hundreds of celebrities that make their own evaluations. But to say the least, no one knows what's the exact price. So this chart, I added just a little data to it. I'm not a financial expert or anything of that nature. I'm not a mathematician. I'm not a genius. I know as much as you know. And I'm actually looking to learn from you as well. So let's look at the price, okay? So if we look at the chart here, I chose to evaluate the chart based on a longitude evaluation, a vertical evaluation, and a lower longitude evaluation. Okay, so if we look at the price um, from a vertical evaluation, we'll see that we don't have much data. If we look at it from a higher longitude evaluation, from 1K to 20K, we'll see that we don't have much data. But if we look at it from a lower longitude evaluation, from $21 to $650, and the last halvening, post halvening, it was at, well, pre halvening was at 9.7 thousand. So we see that if we look at the price from at the point of the halvening, on the date that the halvening was, we'll see that we have more data. So we have more data looking at it from a lower longitude evaluation. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. So if take a look down where the price was at $21 in 2000. I do believe 2000, a little shortly after 2012, maybe 2013. Let me get a little closer look. Yeah, it was November 12th, 2013. It was $21. Now, and if we look at around 2016, we'll see that the the initial $21, it 31x to $650 around the second half. And so we're actually calculating from the first halving to the second halving. So from the first halving to the second halving, it 31x. Now, if we take the second halving price, the second halving price, and we multiply that by 31x, then we will get the all-time high of that second halving. If you can see that, we're more or less close to that mark, right? So from $21 from the first halving and up into $650 on the second halving, we knew that that was a 31x from that lower evaluation from the first halving, and from the lower evaluation from the second halving, that was a 31x. And then we took this $650 low evaluation and we timed 31. We 31x that price, and then we got 20,000 at the top. So let's move further. So we know that this happening, which was May 2020, right? May 2020. We can see that the previous happening, which was in 2016, was $650. And now as we move to the last halving, we said the price was at $9,700, right? So from $650 to 9.7, we can see that that was a 15x in price from that lower longitude evaluation. Okay, so if we were to 15x from 9.7 thousand, then that gives us a price projection of 140,000. 140K. Now that seems to be a conservative price for now. That seems to be a conservative price from this point, and that is the lowest evaluation we have now. So I want you guys to look at that, and then go ahead and like and subscribe, comment if you feel like that is a good projection for you. All right, you guys have a good day. Thank you for your time.